Go sit in the driver's seat.
That's it.
Yeah, okay to get your face.
Yeah.
What a lovely dog.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're getting rid of lots of like extra curiosity. I went with them years ago. Years ago.
Countries and trades in the arms with Israel, whilst corporations like Barclays Bank invest in these weapons and other technologies. Barclays provides billions of pounds worth of investments and loans to arms companies selling weapons and military technology to Israel. Barclays is actively arming and holding an Israeli apartheid, a racist apartheid regime, same as the apartheid in South Africa that was also supported by Barclays. Barclays is also a major investor in fossil fuels and climate change. Barclays is supporting the apartheid regimes and destroying our climate. Barclays owns shares of over 1.3 billion in Israeli weapons companies and technology companies. Barclays provides companies with over 4 billion worth of loans and financial services. This includes Elbit Systems, Israel's largest private arms company, Raytheon, which provides bunker busting bonds, and Caterpillar, which supplies military bulldozers which are used to demolish Palestinian homes and Palestinian schools.
You don't really just murder people. You also destroy their homes. So electricity is
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine.
It's down to Barclays' £1.3 billion, which is invested in illegal Israeli arms companies. These arms companies are supplying the weapons that are shredding children like these in front of us every single day when they are blown to pieces. If you care about the children, if you care about society, civilians, if you care about international law, we need to stand up to companies like Barclays, who are funding a genocide, who were happy to fund the awful times in South Africa when they were under apartheid and the suffering that went on there. Since Barclays has been funding the genocide by the apartheid by Israel in Palestine, they are now complicit and funding a genocide. We are asking people to close their accounts with Barclays. The 21st of November is the next national mass closure of Barclays accounts. If you want an ethical bank, you can try it nationwide. Starling, Monzo, they do not invest in arms companies. If you want to save the planet, stop banking with Barclays, who is also putting money into companies that are destroying our global life. Stop banking with Barclays. Stand up for humanity. But if you look on social media, just look up Amsterdam, and there's lots of true information out there. The original footage showing the Israelis running riot across Amsterdam, beating up taxi drivers, beating up Dutch citizens, ripping down Palestinian flags. If that's what Israel does abroad, you can imagine what they're doing in Palestine. They are murdering people, torturing people, locking people up without charge, without trial. And they are massacring thousands. 43,000 confirmed dead. The Lancet has said 186,000 deaths is a moderate reparations because there are still thousands buried under the rubble. Barclays funds the companies that produce the arms that Israel use, like Elbit Systems, the largest Israeli arms company, which is operating here in the UK. Those bombs are blowing people to pieces, they are blowing children to shreds, and they are burying people alive under the rubble. The rescue services can hear people calling for help from under the rubble of their homes, but they can't reach them. Do you know why? Because one of the first things Israel did when they started this was to destroy the civil defense and all their equipment so they could not rescue anybody. So people are dying slow, painful death as a result of the weapons that Barclays is invested in. We're asking people to close their accounts with Barclays, have a conscience, bank with an ethical bank, not one that supported apartheid in South Africa, apartheid in Palestine, and is now supporting a genocide. It is also invested in companies that are wrecking our planet. Find an ethical bank like Nationwide opposite, or Starling or Monzo online. But close your accounts with Barclays.